Sapsucker Woods. Although in a way I'm wondering if maybe we should have gone to the campus first. It's currently raining. On my return trip it rained off and on. I don't know if this is going to be a long shower or not. I mean, it's not raining very hard, but as you know, this takes 1 or 2 drops of water to ruin the view on, if they landed on the camera lens. We'll see how things go. I kind of regret I should have stopped along the way. I thought I may have seen an eastern meadowlark. Okay, I just heard a song sparrow, I think, and I believe I heard a wood thrush. Okay, definitely heard the song sparrow. And I heard a wood thrush. Okay. Hi, wood thrush. And a red-winged blackbird. Another song sparrow, I believe, the second one. A robin. American robin. Wood thrush again. I think a second one, but I'm not positive. Hi, baby. Love the wood thrush. Sounds like it's fairly close. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. Forgot to tell you what I saw during the week. I'll tell you in a minute. You don't see the wood thrush that's singing. I don't believe it's far away, but I don't see it. I suspect it's where we cannot see it. Up ahead on the ground I see 2 robins. Oh, I just saw somebody walking around, a mammal. Anyway, this week I also saw a Swainson's thrush. And at first I thought it might have been a wood thrush, but somehow something didn't look quite right about it. Maybe the eye ring didn't look quite right. And looking it up later, it proved to be a Swainson's thrush. And then another song sparrow. Then the next day, in the same general location, I didn't see it, but I heard one singing. And that was the first time I had ever heard a Swainson thrush sing, or at least knowingly heard one. Okay, on one of the utility poles here, I see now 3 starlings. I think there are, a couple more, 2 or 3 more, several more on the ground. So I don't know how many are around, but probably at least 10. I hear a northern cardinal. I see, what do I see? 2 rabbits. Not babies, but 2 rabbits near each other. Red-winged blackbird. Let me let this car by me. I'm not sure if I heard a swamp sparrow or not. Hearing another cardinal, I believe. Another robin. And another robin. I see some Canada geese up ahead. Quite a few Canada geese, including goslings. So let's look quickly at the Canada geese. Nice welcoming committee. So it looks like 4 adults right there, but there's another adult there. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, make it 2 over there. And I don't know if they have goslings as well or not. I can't tell from here with those grasses. Just heard a red-bellied woodpecker. You know something? Let's do something here. Hold on. See if we can get a closer look, hopefully without bothering anybody, at the geese. Okay. Hi, geese. Kind of sleepy. I can't see as well the others, the other goslings. I think they might be, oh, we can kind of see them. Some grasses in the way. Now, why are we doing this? Well, if you watch the pond cam, maybe you occasionally see them and you don't have this kind of angle, so I thought we might as well. I believe I just heard an oriole. Could be wrong. Yes. Oh, oh, here they come. Where are you going? Where are you going? You. Where are you going? Okay, well. I'm definitely going to have to put on bug spray before my walk, but I have to say I'm kind of enjoying this. Oh, is that somebody there? Yeah. Move your foot. Keep its head up. Kind of sleepy. We won't be here much longer, but still, it's kind of nice to see. Sorry. Didn't quite want to see that necessarily, but we know now not to walk there. Okay, I'm glad we're doing this. Let's just look at this go. Okay, just a few more looks and then we're going to move on. Nice light. They've grown a bit, obviously, but it's nice to see them. Okay, let's go. Let me switch cameras. Okay. Let me just check out one or two things while I'm here. Hold on. Okay. Now I don't know what kind of a walk we're gonna have, and you know, I love seeing the geese just now, but we're pressed for time here. And I don't know if we're going to have much time on the campus, if at all, or if we're going to have we may have difficulty with a walk here if it rains, and it is raining lightly right now. Just lightly, but rain is rain. What was that? Oh, belted kingfisher. No, pileated woodpecker. What am I saying? Shoot, it was nearby. Just took off. And now it's going well beyond view. It was nearby. I'm sorry. I wish I had seen it sooner. Okay. For a second, the way it was flying, I thought, you know, belted kingfisher, just by the shape of its head. I couldn't see it very, very well. But then I realized it was a pileated woodpecker, and I confirmed that. Okay, give me a minute here, or two. Come on, get there. I have to disconnect you for a second. One moment. All right, ready? If this wire doesn't stay where I want it to, it's going to get cut. Now, same thing goes for this wire. This wire is driving me nuts. Okay, I think we're ready to walk. We're not going to take a second camera because of the rain. And I'm going to put on a little bit of bug spray, I think, just for safety. And then we'll be on our way. Oh, I need one other thing here. Watch where I step when I come back. The geese were nearby. I don't know if I'm going to put any bug spray on because it is raining. No, maybe I see if that's enough. It's oily stuff, this kind that I'm using right now. Okay, we'll see if we can have a semi-decent walk, even though it's raining. I'm not going to take an umbrella because I'm going to gamble that it's not going to be too bad, and I don't want to carry the umbrella. Okay, let's go. I see a great blue heron in the air. A red-bellied woodpecker. Can't see the heron any longer. And watch out for that. I just heard a high-pitched call or song or whatever, and I wonder if it's a cedar waxwing. I'm not sure. Anyway, welcome to Sapsucker Woods, everybody. And there's a mourning dove right up here. So since we've arrived, we've seen a number of robins, some Canada geese, red-winged blackbird or two. I'm hearing an oriole, I believe. Gotta watch out for that too. Sometimes you don't want to be here when it's too dark to see very well. You know what I mean? I've seen a pileated woodpecker. I did. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you. I wasn't fast enough. And I have a feeling this is going to be a quick walk. If it rains like this, you may have to blow off the lens once or twice. Let's see a spot on it already. Yeah, oh my goodness. The geese are everywhere. Or were everywhere. Now it's raining a little harder. Maybe I should have brought the umbrella. Let's see if it's just a temporary thing. We'll see if we can wait it out. Under here where it's dry, we'll be okay. We'll look around while we're at it. If it doesn't ease up, maybe I'll go get an umbrella. I just hate to carry one, that's all. There's a mourning dove in the feeding garden over. I just saw it walking anyway. That may be another one. I'm not sure if that's the same one or... Hold on a second. Let's see. Hearing frogs. Anyway, I'm hoping that this rain shower is a brief one and that we'll be able to get going right away. It may sound worse than it is just because we've got water dripping off the roof here. May not be quite that bad. I'm hearing we're hearing a chickadee. Cool. was going to try to give him some space. Here's a gray catbird, and oh, pileated just flew over my head. Where'd it go? Now I kind of wish I had the other camera. Let's see if we can get a better look. I don't know if it's the same pileated. That, I think, was a hairy woodpecker that we just heard. Is the pileated still there? Or did it fly on? Lighting is different here now, and I don't see it. Oh. I think it might be either in front of the lab. You know, if we were inside, maybe we'd be getting a good view. Or I don't know where it is right now. Oh, who just flew by? Someone just flew by. Was it it was something large. Not this. This is a hairy, I believe. No, was it? I don't know. Oh, Woodpecker City right now. I just saw, I believe, a red-bellied. I can't see it now. By the way, if you came here for the scenery, now let's go back over here because something large flew through, and maybe it's nearby. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the pileated. It seemed like the wrong color. And maybe it was not as large as I believed. Maybe it just somehow looked that way to me. But we saw the pileated go towards the lab. Wait, what did I just hear? I think it's a robin that I heard. Yeah, I think that's a robin I'm hearing. I don't know if we're going to make it to the campus or not. So far, I like what we're seeing, even though it is raining a bit. Just heard a song sparrow. But something flew by a moment ago, and I don't know what it is. I did not get a look at it. Oh, there it is. It's pileated, I think. I don't know if I can get it in. You just heard it pounding, but I don't know if I can get it in our line of sight. Got too many trees in the way. I don't know if I see it at all. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, I think I just heard great crested flycatcher, maybe. Definitely just heard red-bellied woodpecker. Now this is a pileated woodpecker. I just heard a veery. We're gonna get going. We don't have much time, but it's nice to see. It's hard for me to show you the pileated because of where it is. I might be hearing scarlet tanager, I'm not sure. Here, and it's kind of rough, so that is I believe we're hearing a scarlet tanager. Yeah, that's a scarlet tanager we're hearing sing. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see it. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that is a great crested flycatcher that we just heard. And up on the tree, who's that? Probably, if I had to guess, it's a grackle, but that's my guess. Okay, we have to get going. Okay, let's get going. Boy, I could stay here for a long time by the looks of things. Okay, we had here, that was I think that was a vireo, but I'm not sure, and it took off. I'm not perfect, well, my knowledge of vireos is not great, but may have been a red-eyed vireo. I'm not sure. So I'm hearing mourning dove, northern cardinal, that is great crested flycatcher. And that's singing there. I don't know if that was robin or scarlet tanager. I think robin. So maybe I was wrong. When I was hearing things before, I thought maybe it was scarlet tanager, but now I'm thinking at least this is robin. But I think it sounds a little bit hoarse, so that's maybe that was confusing me. The scarlet tanager, when it's singing, sounds like a fair amount like a robin, but a little bit of hoarseness to its voice. And then when the scarlet tanager calls an alert call, that's very distinctive. That's the chick-burr note that you'll hear. things are definitely getting more and more overgrown here already. And as I've said to you before, oh, who was that? What was that? Maybe a robin, I'm not sure. No, flycatcher. Might be a phoebe. Hard for me to tell. But I think it was. So we just heard a common yellowthroat. Just heard it again. It's liable to be, I mean, it's getting dark already a little bit, but definitely going to be darker here within the woods because the leaves are filling in. And you can see ahead of me, it's already getting darker here. We'll make the best of it though. In terms of thrushes, we've either seen or heard, well, we've only seen, or I'm sorry, we've only heard them, but we've heard wood thrush, at least, I think 2, and at least 1 veery. Both were singing, both species. They weren't calling alert calls, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, now I'm hearing an alert call from a veery. Here, here. That's the alert call. That's the alert. Oh, did I see it? Up ahead? And I heard one sing from over. I have a feeling it's a little bit too deep within the woods for us to record or to capture on camera. There may be 2 veeries. I'm not sure. Maybe just 1. But anyway, from here I don't see. Let me look with binoculars, maybe. No, I don't see it. Let's keep going. We only have so much time. Oh, when I hear a wood thrush calling alert, and I hear also a yellow-bellied sapsucker. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we have, I believe, wood thrushes up here calling an alert for whatever reason. That's the wood thrush alert call. Doesn't sound like it's very close. It's a different wood thrush, but I caught sight of the movement. Here we go. Now, the difference between a wood thrush and a Swainson thrush. If you read all about birds, the description is that the wood thrush is more plump and the spots are rounder as opposed to the more smudgy Swainson thrush spots. And the Swainson thrush is more of an olive brownish color rather than you see some of the rusty color of this wood thrush. And one other thing, there's a white eye ring around the eye of the wood thrush. The Swainson thrush has more of a like a cream colored. Anyway, so we know of at least, well, we heard wood thrush earlier. I see somebody. Wait a minute, who's that? Was that a wood thrush or was that something else? I think it was, but I don't know if I'm going to get a view of them. I'm guessing that's also a wood thrush. Now, we haven't heard an ovenbird yet. For a second, I thought maybe it might be one, but given the way it was hopping around rather than walking, I don't know if ovenbirds hop around much, but they definitely walk, almost like chickens, really. I am curious as to what is causing the alert. So let's just walk here very briefly and see if maybe we can... Just heard a veery alert call. Veer. That brr, that's a red-bellied woodpecker. So difficult to see up into the trees to see if there's why this alert call is being made by the wood thrush. Well, if there's any kind of bird of prey, I don't see it. Not right now, anyway. It would be nice if there is a bird of prey, it would be nice if it would call out or sing, or, well, not sing. Usually don't sing. I hear another veery up ahead somewhere also singing, not an alert call, but singing. But the wood thrush here keeps sounding the alarms. Don't know why. I doubt it's because of me. It's always possible, but I doubt it. Because we started hearing the alert call, I believe, before... Oh, wait. Oh, do you hear that? That's the Swainsons. Hold on a second. The singing, that's a Swainson thrush that we're hearing. Although I'm looking at a wood thrush through the... That's a wood thrush, but let's listen to the Swainson. I didn't see it, but I heard. And I just heard a wood... Oh, I might see it. Hi, Swainsons. I think that's a Swainson's thrush right there. Where'd it go? It's so dark. It's tough to see. Or it just kind of ran off. Would have loved to have seen it sing, but we've heard it sing. And we've now, I believe, seen it. Let me just, well, I can't verify. I see it, though. Where'd it go? So, well, we're going to keep going. I don't see it, and I don't want to bother it. But, so we've seen a Swainson's. I believe that was a Swainson's. I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm positive. And we've heard a veery. We haven't seen a veery yet today. And we've seen wood thrushes, so not too bad. I happen to like the thrushes. Okay, we're hearing a robin sing right now. That is another thrush, actually. What did I... Hold on. Up ahead, what do I see? Are they robins on the trail? Yes. So I'm still hearing another veery, and we're hearing yet another robin. So there are two on the trail that I can see, and one singing elsewhere. Oh! I hear the scarlet tanager. Definitely an alert call. We're also hearing frogs, by the way. A little bit of thunder too. Wish the frogs would quiet down. I don't hear the scarlet tanager any longer. I'm hearing a veery. Wait a minute. Could that be a tanager? Sounds a little bit hoarse. Doesn't sound quite right though. I think it sounds more like a robin. Either way, it's not very close. Frogs, quiet. I'm hearing the wood thrush sing. Anyway, that was the tour's first Swainson thrush back there. I had seen one years ago before the tour started. And then I saw one the other day, and then heard one the following day. And today now we have seen one and heard one. Probably the same one. Peewee. So I think we're hearing a peewee. Eastern wood peewee. Okay, frogs. You know, enough. I'm trying to listen. And not to you. I hear a very high-pitched well, whatever it is. If I had to guess it, maybe a bird nest of some sort with young in it that are vocalizing, but it doesn't sound like they're close, and maybe that we won't be able to see it from here. Let's keep going. I still hear it. I mean, it's not constant, but I'm hearing it. Is that a catbird there? Catbird in there in the bushes. Who's that up there? Is that somebody? Hold on. What is that? Is that what I think it is? I don't know what that is. It's not what I don't know what that is. I thought it might be something else at first, but now I don't believe so. Kind of looks like a flycatcher, but the spots are odd. It does look like a flycatcher though. And I think I hear a great crested flycatcher nearby vocalizing. Turn around. That is it. Yeah, I definitely hear a great crested flycatcher. Now this is not one. Sorry. Hold on, let me try to hold it steadier. Where'd the tree go? Who took the tree? That is odd coloring. At least, I don't know it. I really don't know what that is. For all I know, it's a tree swallow, but I don't think so. I think it looks like a flycatcher. We're gonna move on though. And looking around now with binoculars. I'm wondering if that is a flycatcher with just I may be wrong, but with just some kind of a coloration genetic issue. One more look and then we're going to move on. Sorry, it's hard to hold it steady looking up like that. Anyway, time for us to go. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Okay, that was my guess. Thank you. I don't know if I was thinking, so that may be a partially leucistic kingbird. That's why I thought maybe it was a genetic issue. Because it does seem very dark, except for those white patches. Although somehow, you know what you don't see though? Let's look again. One thing you don't see, at least I didn't see it, well, it's hard to tell, and I'm sorry I can't hold things absolutely steady. No white. Remember we looked at the kingbird earlier while we were at Montezuma. There's no white on its tail. So that's an odd one. Or at least in this light, I don't see any white on its tail. You know, at this angle, unless the tail is angled and we're looking at it on edge. But I haven't seen any white. So that's a weird one. And sometimes, at least in my opinion, it's not as prominent, but sometimes it seems like the kingbird has a little bit of a crest, and didn't see much of a crest on that one. So I mean I'm still thinking definitely flycatcher, just by the look of its face and the shape of its head. And what its apparent size. It's hard to tell on size sometimes, but it didn't even seem tall enough. The kingbird seems a little bit taller than, let's say, a phoebe, for instance. Still think there's a genetic issue at work. Interesting anyway. Am I hearing something? I heard a couple squeaks. It could have been just something I'm wearing, but okay, frogs, quiet. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I want to look one more time, see if I can yeah, we can see it now. I don't know if it's turned around or not. And maybe there is a little bit of crust. Let's keep looking around though. Okay, I want to look with binoculars. I do see a red-winged blackbird. I don't see... any great blue herons. We saw a few last week, but I don't see any today. We did see one earlier in flight when we were still in the parking lot, but that was then. This is now. Okay, not much going on though. Let me check the trees. See if anyone's in the trees. Not that I see. All right, let's keep going. With the great blue herons, you know, we don't see them so much in trees when we're in Montezuma, just because, you know, maybe it's just the places we go and everything and how I look around. But, you know, here when they're... Thought I heard something, but of course the frogs won't shut up. But, you know, here in the trees here, when they're there, they can be tough to spot. Even if there's nothing else blocking the view, I mean, just the way they blend in with the trees. Color-wise, shape-wise, I mean, they just look like another branch. Hold on one second. Okay. I have to say, I mean, this is, you know, taking a lot of time, and maybe we won't make it to the campus, but I'm enjoying this walk. Even though I'm in some ways kind of rushing it a little bit, but we've seen some nice things. Loved hearing the Swainson's song. Swainson's Thrush, that is. The other day when I heard it, where I was, I could just make it out, and it was kind of windy, and you know, the wind had to be quiet, and everyone else had to be quiet bird-wise, and I could hear it because it wasn't very close from what I could tell. But this time, this Swainson's was not too far away, but between the darkening skies and all the leaf cover, it was hard to see it, but we saw it. I very much enjoy coming here. I don't like it when I have to shortchange the walk because, you know, we've spent so much time elsewhere. I love the whole tour, quite honestly. Just like the places we go and some of the things we see. That's nothing. Someone just landed on the tree up there. I don't know, maybe grackles or red-winged blackbird. That was one of them. Okay, anyone else to see though while we're here? It's getting dark, so let's get going. It's time is short. Not seeing much else. Here a cardinal. Here are the red-winged blackbirds, of course, and the frogs. Okay, heard a yellowthroat just now. And I think I'm hearing a hairy, although that may be a downy, woodpecker. I thought I had heard something else, and that's what made me start to take this turn, but having not heard it again, I've concluded it was my imagination or something. Might be hearing a cardinal chip note. Caught sight of movement, but maybe not. Maybe not. I am glad that they cleared out a lot of this vegetation. It's opened it up. This area tends to get overgrown very quickly. I don't happen to see anything right off the bat. Let me just take a quick look with binoculars. don't see anything really, so let's keep going. I think maybe we'll skip I wouldn't mind going back to the water, but I think we may skip it like we did last week. We're just too pressed for time. Granted, even if we get to the campus right away, I don't know if we're going to see anybody or see them well if we do. Robins, including one on the trail right ahead of us, and now it's off the trail. Thought I heard something just now. Maybe not. Song sparrow. Even a breeze like this, I'm sure it's affecting the microphone, what the microphone picks up a little bit, and, you know, affects my own hearing. And with the frogs vocalizing also, I mean, it makes it difficult to discern various sounds. Anyway, we're gonna head right to the campus, I think. Skies are getting pretty dark between the sun setting and also the clouds rolling in, so we're not gonna have much time on the campus, but we'll do our best.